When your horse's behavior becomes too dangerous for you to handle, when you feel all hope is lost and there's nowhere else to turn for help, you can turn to Ryan Gingerich, the behaviorist. His knowledge and understanding bring hope where there is none.
Hey guys, I'm here at Quiver River Stake Park shooting a trail DVD with my assistant trainer and good friend Tim Wolf, and we happened across two ladies, one of which has a horse with a pretty serious behavioral issue. So I had a camera crew and I thought, you know what would be a really cool idea is to go ahead and show you guys what I do with horses that have issues on the trail.
Most of the time she's okay, but if we are like cantering or out in the field and she wants to go and I don't want her to, she does these little bunny hops, spins around, rears up, and several times she's just charged backwards. And she puts us both in jeopardy of getting seriously hurt.
Okay. Is this while you're by yourself normally, or is it with?
Usually with other horses around.
With other horses. So this is kind of the stuff right here that she's usually doing.
Try to make her walk, and then she gets really
She just gets antsy and jigging and starts
sometimes she, starts throwing her head, rearing up,
bucking and charging backwards. Okay, well that's she's going into what I call a red zone at that point. Okay, what's happened is, yes, basically, she's to the point where she's no longer wants to can deal with her own or thinks about her own safety. And at that point, she's just reacting. She's just using her instincts to go somewhere because she's got to let go of that. Don't kick me, young lady. She's got to use those instincts to do something with. So she just charges backwards to try to she's got to move somewhere. Now I've had enough time to observe Dreamer and her bad behaviors that she's showing. And so what I think we're going to do next, this is not the proper place to be doing any kind of training at. It's real rocky. It's not quite the best place to do this at. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and move on down to my facility, the National Equine Behavior Center. And I'm going to work on Dreamer there for a couple of days and do some trail riding out there at my place. And then we'll bring them back here and we'll see how well we did. She's probably going to rear up on me here in a minute. I'm going to be really very careful, trying to be careful about how much pressure I'm actually doing and being very specific about what I'm looking for from her, because she's getting a little lighter and a little lighter and a little lighter and getting more kind of demanding about not wanting to go backwards, kind of locking up her shoulders, all that kind of stuff. This is all kind of normal behavior for horses when they start to, you start to modify their behavior and change their behaviors. They go through what's called a frustration effect, and that is when the horse gets a little bit more frustrated than what he was because the cues that she was used to doing don't lead there any longer, and I'm trying to teach her new ones. So she starts getting upset and frustrated because it doesn't work. So she tries to figure out other ways that she can get around this thing to get rid of me, and well, hopefully it doesn't work. Boy, she's gonna think it's gonna work here.
My name is Mette Rosenkrantz, and I've been the member of the Swedish Olympic team in dressage. I feed all my horses Winnie's cookies, and they all love it.
I've noticed with race horses and my friends' horses, their performance is better. They're enhanced, their coat looks better, they're healthier.
Horses like them a lot. They have good taste, good smell.
To order your free sample, call now, 877-WINNIES.
Hi, my name is Wayne Blevins. I've been a professional farrier and trainer for over 30 years. After several weeks of feeding E3 Live for horses, I noticed a better hoof, a stronger hoof wall, a thicker sole, and better material. For horses with laminitis, cracks, shelly feet, I have never seen anything do better than E3 Live for horses. Your horse will feel the difference and you will see the difference.
Response. Okay. Now she has some other things that she needed to look at too. When I ask her to go forward, what does she do automatically? When I add pressure to her girth, what happens?
She wants to go.
Huh?
She wants to go.
No.
What?
Look at your horse. Watch your horse. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do at this time. I'm adding pressure to the girth. Every time I touch her with my leg, watch her tail.
Yeah, it does swish.
Okay. Now, that's again a mild behavior problem. All right. She's irritated because I'm pressing against her girth line. So she tells me by wringing her tail. All right. That takes a long time to make go away. All right. And the reason she's doing that is because you've been inconsistent about asking her to go forward. Okay.
Okay.
I know I'm harping a lot on things that have happened, all right? But I want you to understand, it's not your fault that this all happened. It's previous training and you're part of it. But because you didn't know any better, it doesn't make it wrong for you to do it. It's just you didn't know better and it's fine. We'll fix it. I just want you to understand why certain things are happening, why I'm seeing certain behaviors that I'm seeing. Is this all making sense to you?
I guess I'm confused because I've never taken the time to really study a horse's behavior. I didn't even notice she was swishing her tail when I was riding her until Mindy videotaped us and I saw it.
Right.
And I didn't even know that I was irritating her in any way. So that's what I was thinking about and why I may look confused is because I guess I am. You know, I don't know I was irritating her.
You didn't realize you were making her have problems.
No, it makes me feel really bad
You should
that
feel
I was
bad.
irritating her.
No, you shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad at all. Ignorance is bliss, right? You didn't understand what you were doing, and so it's not your fault. You know, it's more, you know, the people around you, the people who've been trying to teach you and train you to do these things. It's their fault. They should be able to, if they're professionals, they should be able to look at these horse and look at you and say, these things are happening, then this is why. You know, it shouldn't be, you know, okay, now go and do this lead change or do circles or put this bigger bit in her mouth because everything's going to get better. It's about training. You're a teacher, she's a student, you know, and the more you understand about your student, the better trainer you're going to be or teacher you're going to be.
That's, I think, the problem with me and so many other people. They love horses and they wait till, you know, years to get one.
Sure.
And they don't even realize that there's a lot of learning they should do before they even get on a horse. Because I've had this horse for 2 years and it looks like we've gone backwards instead of forward.
Could I fix her if I just started loping her and trotting her around here doing all sorts of stuff that I'm doing right now? Yes, I could. All right. Would it be productive? It could be eventually. All right. Is it something I want to show you how to do? No, because what that is basically, it's called flooding. I'm basically taking all this stimulus and putting it on the horse and making her respond correctly immediately. All right. And a lot of times it's too much for the horse.